What's up? Alright, here we are. It is part 9 of this Death Stranding 2 playthrough. Started much later than I typically do. Because at the stroke of midnight tonight, it is my oldest son's birthday today. So, had to go upstairs at midnight and scare the ever-living shit out of him by yelling happy birthday at midnight. So, that was fun, just like we thought it would be. So happy birthday to my oldest son. He is 14 today. The whopping 1-4. We are officially a whole year into teenagerdom with him. But given the late start, I'm not going to be doing a huge recap like I normally do. We did see Sam finally come to the realization that his BB pod has been empty this whole time. And now we got to go confront Neil. So we're going to do that. I should probably just leave my vehicle there. And what do I have for weaponry? Because I know we're going to probably need some. But then again, put these in my private locker. Shotgun, assault rifle, machine gun, grenade pistol. I mean, usually there's a nice plethora of weapons in these, areas. So I'm actually not gonna worry a whole lot about it. We'll just start off with the machine gun. Let's do it. Those things those rocket throwers don't seem like they've been doing a whole lot for me. It's weird. Alright, so here we are at episode 11. Oh, while we watch this cutscene, it's daytime. Well, how kind of them to just throw all my shit on the floor. Defeat Neil. Is that thing driving on the ceiling? Or is just the whole camera angle upside down? No, it's driving on the ceiling. When you're on the ceiling, usually they fall down now.
Gravity is weird here. Are you okay, Sam? I have something.
Gonna take out Timu Solid Snake with some real CQC here.
Minions to spare.
Alright, you know what? I'm tired of playing around now.
I have something else.
See, the whole thing I don't understand now about how Sam was seeing these memories and stuff is he was hooking up to an empty BB pod.
Let's go.
I think it is.
Did you see that, Sam?
believe we were just shown a vision of events from Neil's past.
No shit.
Is it possible he was trying to communicate something? In any case, you need to go after him, Sam. Find Neil and find the answers you seek.
Oh, I didn't realize I was still fighting him. Okay. Oh, cool. Now we're upside down. Okay, hold on. Let's do some cargo management real quick. Yeah, this is empty. I can offload that. I've got 3 used blood bags. Offload those. Yeah, if Sam was upside down for gameplay, that would be a real pain in the ass. And I'm honestly kind of surprised I'm not.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I think we're falling upward, Sam! Sam, this whole carriage is going down! Forget about Neil, we need to keep moving.
Just to make it more romantic.
Got him with a shotgun blast to the kneecap. I suppose a shotgun blast to the kneecap would probably take out by anybody.
What? Are you Sam? What, Sam?
Used to be a tar man. Then he took a slug to the knee.
I'm so sorry. I tried to protect him. I'm sorry. From Lucy. For you.
What is this?
Keep Lou safe.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Oh, shit.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
They're off. Just you and me. You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal. Guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Thank you.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
But what makes you think you have a choice? Neil?
You
you understand me? Neil! Neil! You're going to do this job, Neil.
What's wrong?
I need to get out. This porter work is killing me. It's fucking killing me. What I've done is so wrong.
You can talk to me, Neil. What kind of cargo have they got you carrying?
No.
This is a safe space. You're not recorded. What kind of cargo?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico. Raw material for human sacrifice.
Okay. Neil, take a deep breath. Neil, listen, breathe. Try to count.
I can't do this anymore.
Breathe. With me. 1.
Ooh, you're wearing my scarf. What?
There's this car. I think someone's been watching me.
Do you mind this car?
Yeah, that's the car.
I'm pretty sure it's a security vehicle. I'll check on it. Now look. Look here.
Stop it. Be sure to delete all those.
Yeah. See?
So it seems that he's the father. The baby Zodiac's son will be cancer. Assuming the due date's correct.
How sure are you?
This thing between us. It was a mistake.
No. No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
We just got...
Look at me.
We got caught up in our emotions. We weren't thinking straight, that's all.
It was not a mistake. I don't care if it's his baby you're carrying. To say I love you.
I love him, Neil. Which means this has to end. I'm sorry.
would seem that Neil has vanished. Whether he managed to achieve some form of nirvana, I couldn't say, but I doubt we'll be seeing him again. Which just leaves the matter of that curious gift he gave you. Hopefully Fragile can tell us more.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. Lou was Sam and Lucy's baby. Now, how Neil still fits into everything, I don't quite know. Like, I am not opposed to long cutscenes in games. As a matter of fact, that's why I love MGS4. But I feel like that all would have been better if you'd have gotten more of it throughout the game, rather than just all of those flashbacks dumped on you at one time. You know what I mean? I feel like it could have been paced out a little.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, it seems the vehicle you were using earlier is in that open space over there.
Cool.
Good morning.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Where's all the stuff that I had, though? I definitely had more stuff than that. Whatever. I mean, yeah. And obviously Lucy was probably with Sam at that time. But still, it didn't really give us anything super revolutionary, with the exception of Neil and Lucy both came from what looked to be possibly the same place as Tomorrow. You know, aside from that, there wasn't really any, you know, big revelation or anything. It's kind of mostly what we already knew.
Hey, Sam. Can I come in?
You're already in.
I need to talk to you about your child.
I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do, Sam. This is a memory drive. On it was a record of Lucy unveiling some dark secrets on what the Bridges researchers had planned. Details of women brought over from Mexico for the BB experiments. The ones that Neil Vanna trafficked for Bridges. It was through his therapy that Lucy found out about it all, when he confessed to everything he'd done. Sam, I know you were more than just her patient. You were her partner.
I didn't stop her from cheating on me.
Wait. That's not the whole story. We also know who the baby's real father was. It was you, Sam. The record leaves no room for doubt. The child that Lucy was carrying wasn't Neil's. It was yours. Lucy left you a heartfelt apology, along with an explanation. Your child was extraordinary. The offspring of the repatriate who was the world's first BB. Lucy knew that if the Bridges researchers found out, they would use the baby as a test subject. So she lied. She pretended the child was Vanna's to mislead them.
I feel like this would all be hitting better if he was actually
It's
seeing...
always intended for you to discover the truth one day. That's why she gave this necklace to him.
Like if there was a video or something that Sam was seeing of Lucy telling him this and not Fragile giving him the information secondhand.
Incoming distress call from the network node. There's an army of ghost mechs right on their doorstep. We need to secure the node. Lose it, and it could cripple the entire network.
I'm headed to the bridge, Sam. You better get ready.
All right.
Heads up, everyone. He's here. Sam, we're in the end game now. No matter what it takes, we have to link up this final network node. I called this mission briefing to ensure that we're all on the same page. Our objective and its surroundings are defended by a sizable contingent of ghost mechs. Clearly, they're not going to make it easy for us.
So, here's the plan. Tarman, you'll helm the DHV Magellan, as always. Rainey, I want you on the radar.
Leave it to me.
Depending on how things go, I may ask you to use your powers too. I was hoping you could provide fire support for Sam, with the ship's cannons.
That shouldn't be a problem. If necessary, I can use this to stay in the action.
As for you, tomorrow.
You know, she's arguably the best marksman on the ship, which would make her an ideal candidate for the miniguns.
Miniguns?
The DHV Magellan happens to have 2 of them mounted up top.
Neat.
The operator can control them remotely from the bridge. So you wouldn't be in any more danger than the rest of us.
And if she's even half as good as she's been in VR, those mechs won't stand a chance, right?
It's like VR?
It's indistinguishable from the real thing. Just take sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, you'll be alright. Now they all know where we are.
Dolman, you look after Sam.
But of course.
And Sam, you'll be handling the delivery. Plot your route as you see fit.
All right. Be advised that we will only be able to provide fire support within the chiral network. Outside of it, the cannons become inaccurate, meaning too great a risk of collateral damage.
The advanced party set up a number of Cairo network way stations. We should be able to make use of them. While they were originally built to improve signal strength, they could, once activated, be reconfigured to expand network coverage.
Which would also allow us to move the ship closer.
It's up to you if you want us on hand to provide fire support, Sam.
That said, if you're too close to the network node, you're back in collateral damage territory. Please, bear that in mind.
Once we link up this last node, we'll have succeeded in bringing the Australian continent into the Cairo network. Our defenses will be stronger than ever, and we'll be able to get rid of those ghost mechs for good. So, let's do what we came here to do.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this.
You were done talking, weren't you?
Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
Okay.
The final site to be connected is within reach at last. Per APAS's calculations, establishing a connection here could potentially lead to the manifestation of 3 gates.
Oh, we went from 1 to 3.
Based on what happened in Mexico, it is likely that these portals have already emerged in nascent form, appearing only as minor distortions in space, invisible to the naked eye. These fissures will gradually develop, and once total chiral connectivity is achieved, they may, with time, eventually mature into fully fledged conduits, allowing travel to and from other lands. It remains unclear whether or not all 3 of these fissures will stabilize and develop into gates, but you will see for yourself once you've linked up the remaining site. On a different subject, I've completed my investigation into the link between Higgs and APAC. I'll tell you more once you've put Terminal Fort Knott on the grid.
Dude, the whole time I've been playing this game, something has felt off about it. Okay, so I've still got... Well, I'll have to look when I get to my map.
Sam, this is Charlie. The time has come to link up our final destination. So allow me to review the specifics for you. All right. Step 1. You will need to use your Cupid to bring this first way station onto the network. Enemy ghost mechs have already been deployed in the surrounding area, though. Attempt to slip past unnoticed or engage in open combat, I'll leave the decision to you. The DHV Magellan will provide support with its miniguns should any mechs come within range. Naturally, we will also keep the ship's main cannon at the ready to fire upon viable targets when necessary. Should you require our assistance, give the order, and we will be happy to oblige. Be sure to keep these various factors in mind when devising your plan of attack, Sam. Once the first way station's on the grid, it's time to move on to the next one. You will find it at this location. Be advised that you will be unable to expand chiral network coverage if you don't connect these way stations in the correct order.
There's 2 of them.
In
How
other
hard can it be?
If you go to the second way station first, you will be unable to establish a connection with your Cupid. Now, once the second way station is online, you will need to cross the bridge and deliver the drawbridge terminal unit to Terminal Fort Knott. Then, use the Cupid to bring the city onto the network and complete the order. You will receive the necessary cargo after this briefing. Once the chiral network covers the entire continent, the ghost mechs that have been emerging from the tar currents will no longer be able to come and go as they please. At least that is what APAS's simulations have indicated. This concludes my briefing. You still have a long road ahead of you, but we'll be here to provide constant support. We expect that you'll face fierce resistance, the likes of which you've not yet seen. You will almost certainly require plenty of weapons, blood bags, and other consumables to achieve your goals. Don't skimp on supplies when selecting your equipment. Now then, plot your route and see to all necessary preparations.
Okay, so there's still these 2 locations that aren't linked up either. So, not sure exactly where the shelters would be on these ones, if any. But
the cargo you'll be taking with you on this run has been fitted with a chiral network path calculation system. This component is required in order to connect way stations using your Cupid, so you must have it in your possession when accessing their terminals. Make sure you don't lose it.
yeah, it's going to be like that, where he thinks he deactivated something or, did something that's going to prevent something, but it actually just enables it. Well, We'll go with that for now. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the level 2 battery. I'll take one of them. Okay then. You know what? Real quick. Let me take a couple of these with me. Because I think I'm going to keep using this trike.
Bye.
Shut up. Trying to see if I can like locate in here possibly where, you know, the shelter could be. It looks like maybe right there actually for that one. Like, I feel like it's going to bother me if I just have these two that aren't connected, you know what I mean? Because I feel like this is endgame stuff.
The end of this, I've linked up the entire continent. So let's give it our all, Sam.
Sam.
Nice! Tomorrow came to our rescue. Let's push on, Sam.
I don't see Tomorrow doing much of shit right now.
Tomorrow. Okay, next target. Pinpoint accuracy. Contact. Tomorrow, shoot. Nice save. picking up any more ghost mechs on the radar.
Great work tomorrow. Sam, head to the way station terminal.
This definitely feels like I'm in endgame right now, but I'm only in episode 12 out of 17. Can I take this with me? Let's put that down just for a minute. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get on my vehicle with that thing, but I have to try it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how far do I need to go? That's a decent ways. I don't want to leave those yelling guns there, but I also don't want to walk that far with it.
Sam, Tarman here. The Magellan's main cannon is online and ready to provide fire support. Just give us the word and we'll send the rain.
Chiral cinders overhead. Brace for potential impact right now.
This doesn't look good. Sam,
You got it. Keep clear, Sam.
Didn't realize this part was going to be timed. got that one.
Fire's gone out. Thanks for the help, Rainey.
Sam, this is Charlie. I commend you on a job well done. Terminal Fort Knott is almost within reach. Now that things have calmed down, you can return to the DHV Magellan for additional supplies if necessary.
Still want to know where the point is for this one. It's gonna bother me that there's this big ass hole in here. Yeah, that's Carry On music. Well, it was Carry On music.
Okay, Tomorrow. Ready? Open fire. Ready to do this? Take him out, Tomorrow.
Hey, you want to take this thing out? 'Cause that'd be great. There you go.
Prepare the fire.
It's go time.
Over there. Engage.
Show me what kind of man you are, Seko.
You're on fire. Keep firing. Only a few left.
tomorrow. Sam, the way to Terminal Fort Knott is all clear.
Alright, Sam. Time to get to work. That was a pretty epic fight, though. Not gonna lie. It was set up well, too. Like, you got, you know, a decent chunk of help from everybody, but then as soon as you cross that line to fight the rest of them, you're on your own. I feel like Higgs is going to show up as soon as I connect this place, though. Or right now.
Sam, over there! Pay attention to that ghost mech! It looks stronger than the others. Keep your wits about you.
Wow. Okay.
Terminal Fort Knott has been completely overrun. The Cairo network will never be completed now.
Wah. Oh, I'm going to have to do all of this again. That's fantastic. Okay, well then. I know what I'm going to be doing.
Is everything okay, Sam? If you need to do...
Okay. Here's what's going to be happening. We're going in armed to the teeth.
tomorrow. Ready? Open fire. Ready to do this? Take him out tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Ghost mech eliminated. Prepare to fire. Over there. Engage. You're on fire. Keep firing. Only a few left. You're amazing tomorrow. Tomorrow. Contact sighted.
Alright, well, I'm not going to go back for my bike this time.
That was brilliant tomorrow. Sam, the way to Terminal Fort Knott is
Because we're gonna take this guy with us. Hopefully I still have this thing after the cutscene.
Sam, over there! Pay attention to that ghost tank! It looks stronger than the others. Keep your wits about you.
Alright.
We're losing an awful lot of blood, Sam. Might be wise to eat a cryptobio, or give yourself a transfusion with a blood bag.
Feel like I'm gonna die again. Yeah, because I'm out of blood bags. So that's fantastic. Yep, died again. Fuck!
Fort Knot has been the Cairo network will...
No, definitely not.
Is everything okay, Sam? If you need to take...
Shut up. Yes, it is. Negative review on Steam. Let's take one of these with us. I know it's going to use chiral crystals, but we're going for broke at this point. All right. Yeah, third time's the charm. I'll do my bit.
Okay, tomorrow. Ready? Open fire. Ready to do this? Take him out tomorrow. Are you okay now?
Ah, I knew I passed one up. Run back into the coverage. Ship support after spawns. Maybe?
Over there! Engage!
tomorrow. Sam, the way to...
Okay, let's take a look at some cargo management here real quick. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So I still have 3 blood bags. Got no checkpoint game. Actually, you know what? Oh, come on, dude. I bet you I could probably go back. I wonder if I could go back to my private room, if that would work. But then again, I feel like I would still just end up having to, like, do this part over again. It's one of the missions, once you start it, you gotta do the whole thing in one go. Wait, hold on a second. There's something I need to check. Okay, it doesn't look like this needs to be on the network. I was like, man, since this uses chiral crystals, do I have to be on the network to use that? We're gonna find out.
Pay attention to that ghost mech. It looks stronger than the others. Keep your wits about you.
Why couldn't I have done that the first time? There's probably going to be more of them too, I bet.
I am invincible!
We are going to take this with us, because I feel like we're not done yet. That music tells me we're not done yet. Maybe we are. I'm keeping this thing with me anyways. I knew it. And this time I got nothing to hide behind. Oh boy. Thanks for showing up, Red Fox.
Meet again. Good man. Is that really you? You need to keep moving. I'm going to take out the bridge. Why? For a friend in need. Death can't tear us apart.
Yep, still keeping it.
Okay.
Oh, way cooler than riding. Oh. I didn't hear one complaint about a nightmare he can't wake up from. No, I didn't want that. I want that. Nope, I don't think he needed VR training either.
Still has some fight in it. Finish it off while you have the chance, Sam.
Whoa.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
That thing should be dead.
Terrific work. You kicked its ass again. Sent it back to the sea with its tentacle between its, other tentacles. Okay, Sam. Time to connect Terminal Fort Knot to the chiral network.
It's probably the only time Dollman's made me laugh. This container's in rough shape, though, I'll tell you that. %, contents damage, and I think the actual container was ruined. Yeah, had to hurt it more.
Thank you for completing this delivery. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I will confirm the status of your orders.
B rank? That's fine. Well, considering I just got a trophy, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's the end of another chapter.
Now connect this facility to the chiral network. Use your qubit to do so.
So there's only 2 spots that haven't been linked up yet. So the continent isn't fully connected, but I guess all of the major ones are. There's still 2 that are not connected, and that's going to bother me a little bit.
Now displaying your current porter grade. Connection to chiral network established. Thank you for your service.
Here's to the man of the hour.
There he is.
Our hero finally linked up the whole damn company. You know, I'd say this is a happy ending, but our story ain't over yet.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon, Sam.
Sadly, we won't be having ourselves a boss battle this time. There's just no point in it. You see, y'all can't win.
That was dope.
Sorry, but you are long past your prime.
Fucking Gray Foxed his ass. The 4th wall break followed by an actual wall break, breaking him in half.
Hello, beautiful.
Your damaged goods.
Tell me, does it still hurt? Memory of what I did. It does, doesn't it? Go on. In one word, but be my guest. Still is.
We've had a lot of yelling guns, but not a yelling guitar.
Oh, and by the way, Sam, it was me who killed Lou. Kinda tickles.
Your thirst for revenge will never be satisfied.
Enough. I'm putting you down.
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
What?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. Take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
Still got a feeling that wasn't actually Higgs.
The entire continent is now part of the chiral network. Our mission is complete. And you've defeated Higgs as well. I'd like to think Fragile would be pleased with this outcome.
We're gonna get some Devil May Cry 3 shit going on with a new battle guitar weapon.
Sam, everyone on the SSS seems to be in high spirits. People are chiming in to congratulate you on finally bringing all of Australia onto the chiral network. It's only right that they should praise you, given how integral you were to the operation. Still, I do wonder if there's a Dollman's the best post in here, or even a We Love Dollman,
Nope,
perhaps.
not for me anyways.
Sam, you and I have much to discuss. Please come to the bridge as soon as possible.
Sir, yes, sir.
Glad you could make it, Sam. We wanted to thank you for everything you've done. And what better time than now, after you connected the entirety of Australia and bridged the gap between continents. By extending the proverbial rope, which is the chiral network, to another landmass, we have united them in the Chiroverse. A world divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement. Empowering Higgs was a necessary step. It was we, you see, who built his ghost mech army for him, to use as he deemed fit.
What the hell are you talking about?
An existential threat was required to prompt you to seek strength through mutual connections. It was also necessary for APAC to equip you with sticks of your own. After all, we are incapable of murder.
Who's we? Wait. Don't tell me. You're not human, are you?
Higgs served as a complement to an all-encompassing algorithm. However, this world no longer has need of sticks. Henceforth, we will search for additional plate gates, then extend our reach to new continents.
Oh yeah? What then?
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around, and free from the need for porters. Bots are capable of handling deliveries. By eliminating the risk of running into BTs during travel, you will have finally overcome the Death Stranding. This is the zero void out policy. To understand how we reached this solution, we must first explain the true nature of the Death Stranding, as determined by APAS. Well, Sam, shall we tell you?
Yes, I want to know the truth about the Death Stranding.
As a result of connecting the continents, we recovered a massive amount of data on the Death Stranding. We learned it was simply a phenomenon which facilitated extinction events. Until that is, extinction entities appeared who elected to alter the natural order. The Death Stranding became a system that would spur life forms to develop connections with one another. Evolutionary stagnation begets extinction. But in the aftermath, new species will invariably emerge and form communities. Like when aquatic creatures moved onto the land, and their descendants migrated across it, changing all the while. Oh. Extinct species give way to evolved ones. The dead step aside so that life can go on. And travel and migration is the driving force behind it all. It was from this cycle that humanity was eventually born. And now humanity has been prompted to move on. So new species can inherit the planet.
So what? They passed a simulation is saying we're gonna go extinct? Is that it?
Oh, no. No, not at all. We have calculated an ideal strategy. The Chiroverse will allow us to prevent all forms of travel. We intend to use it to manage and control that aspect of your existence.
And APAS is gonna take over and tell humans what to do.
No, you misunderstand me. We are not APAS. APAS is simply a system, a tool with which we devised our optimal solution.
What are you?
Hello there, Sam. Surprised to see me, son? In answer to your question, we began after you completed the North American network.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
There was a massive void out in UCA territory. And the APAS data center happened to be within the affected area. I was too. I'd given up my shelter and moved to start a new life there. Between residents and staff,
oh, that's the elder from the mountain.
People were caught in the blast.
In the first game.
There was no escape for them. Or me.
And yet our connection was not severed.
At least I'm pretty sure who that was. He was one of the first people you delivered to in Death Stranding 1.
In that instant, the souls of those humans and the APAS servers found themselves stranded on the same beach. They realized, been subject to a convergence.
A convergence?
Indeed. 4,000 human souls. And APAS merged into an altogether new entity. Singular and indivisible. You could call this multitude the company which APAS keeps. By utilizing our servers on the beach, we can remain connected to this world. In this way, we can oversee and restrict your activities to ensure another void out never occurs. It may please you to hear that Drawbridge's efforts have guaranteed the emergence of a new plate gate, one through which we will extend our reach to the next continent. Once it has been integrated into the network, another will form, and by perpetuating this global domino effect, we will bridge the gaps between every remaining landmass until all the planet's scattered continents are joined, just as they were in the beginning. A single, united whole, over which we will be able to preside. Rest assured, we are capable not only of managing your movements, but every aspect of your existence. APAS is also connected to the Gazers, and knows where they are at all times. By using this connection, we can exert control over each and every one of them. With both Gazers and humans under our constant supervision, we can eliminate the risk of void out. We will save you by putting an end to travel and physical interaction in the absence of this stimulus. Your species will stagnate.
But isn't it just a shortcut to extinction?
Not at all. Only humanity's evolution as a species will cease. You will leave your mortal flesh behind and transition to an eternal existence within the expanse of the Chiroverse.
So in other words, it sounds like their plan is just to digitize everything. Nobody goes anywhere and does anything. We all stay in our homes and, communicate to each other through the internet and all of those things. So, yep, definitely. I had read that he completely rewrote the script during COVID, and it directly mirrors that.
So we'll live forever as a bunch of dead people.
You will be neither alive nor dead, but endure as a soul.
What's gonna happen to this world?
We will continue to keep watch over all remaining life on Earth until the end of time. As caretakers, we will regulate the activity of other species to ensure that none claim your mantle of apex predator. Humanity will be free to thrive in perpetuity,
having evolved into a form that allows you to escape extinction. As is your desire.
No! I'm not about to let that happen.
Time to do the robot, I guess?
See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn now. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you.
What the
till
fuck?
the morning. Good God. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in our dream.
Just who is pulling your strings?
We are no one's puppets. Least of all yours. You have no power over us.
Where are you? Since you certainly aren't on our beach.
Me? I'm right here. It's me, Sam. Alive and kicking. No, I'm not called Die Hardman for nothing. I take it not even APAS was aware that I've been posing as Charlie this whole time. It's funny, don't you think? The fact is, APAS has never had complete access to Drawbridge's data. Our new Cupid design allows us to restrict connection and limit the flow of information. I oversaw the creation of the Drawbridge prototype during my time as Director of Bridges. And that's when I contacted my old friend, Tarman. And together, we worked to convert this deep tar hunting vessel into a mobile base of operations. Now, I dare say there are some among you who already deduced the name's double meaning. That's right. The DHV Magellan. Or to spell it out, Die Hardman's vessel.
You can't possibly be serious.
It came to my attention that APAS 4000 was seeking to commission Lochna to design a new type of Cupid. Specifically, it wanted her to deliver a model which could one day be used to control all of mankind. Since the technology makes use of human beaches, the human element was essential to the process.
Remember her face.
Lochna refused at first, so I contacted her and convinced her to take on the job. At least that's how it looked to everyone else. The purpose of this Cupid was
Not just to facilitate connections, but to sever them. Namely, the ones between our systems and the dead. And without their influence, APAS will go back to being a tool.
Do this, and you will never escape the Death Stranding.
To forsake our flesh and our freedom is out of the question. So, we'll seek out others who value them as we do. Build communities, raise children, live, and love. We would rather strive to achieve the impossible while remaining true to ourselves. To struggle on against the odds in search of new lands and new worlds.
You can't.
Can't we? The Chiral Network enables us to travel like never before. So, humanity will continue to make use of APAS and embrace the true potential of the Chiral Network. No one wants to go back to the dark days that followed the Death Stranding.
It's true, what you said about travel. There are people with dunes who can use the beach to jump just about anywhere.
The physical sensation of movement is something we all crave. That unity of body and soul. Dunes may still wind up being an evolutionary dead end. But even in that possibility, I see hope. Now I am going to activate the Cupid we used to connect the continents. Build a bridge to the future we want to see, to choose our own path forward. Until moments ago, each of you was trapped in an elaborate illusion created by the President.
Yeah, we were. What took you so long? Our former president has been hiding on board from the start, in what I call the Shadow Cabinet.
You knew about this?
APAS has been monitoring us for some time. I believe the deception was necessary to avoid discovery. But I'm sorry for keeping you all in the dark. I needed to make sure Drawbridge successfully connected the continents without raising suspicion or attracting APAS's attention. This was the best idea I could come up with. To put away my body for a while. Stop being Die Hardman. Become a ghost. Named Charlie instead.
What are you doing?
Damn it, stop! Get back, you fools! That's not me!
What the fuck?
I know it.
Higgs.
Broadcasting live from the beach. Same as it ever was. I've been puppeteering this whole thing the whole time. Yeah. All to pay back dear old Amelie for what she did to me.
This is about Amelie?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna crack open that beach she sealed away and kick off the last stranding. The perfect ending humanity deserves. Man, the sweetest revenge I could hope for to take out on that old bitch. And all y'all. Good to see you again, by the way.
What makes you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. You see, during my lengthy imprisonment, I had time to figure it out. All I needed was a catalyst with a connection to Amelie, and I could break through to her beach.
That connection is long gone.
Oh, Sam. Sweetheart, I'm not talking about you. This is the catalyst that I've been searching for. Brand new extinction entity. Still in the dark, huh? Your genes lined up beautifully. God damn, man. She's your daughter.
What?
Y'all want to come after us, be my guest. We'll be waiting on the beach.
Didn't see that one coming.
Are we sure that tomorrow is okay?
Hartman is searching for her.
That chrysalis that formed around her should be enough to keep her safe in even the harshest conditions. Pure cryptobiosis. She'll be right, Rainey.
Sam. There's no mistake. Your genetic profiles are a match. Tomorrow really is your daughter.
I'm sorry, but what in the world is going on?
Nothing that makes any sense.
For once, I agree with Dollman.
Actually, it's not impossible. As a member of Bridges with Dooms, you were obligated to provide sperm samples.
Which means tomorrow could be Sam's child, conceived via artificial insemination.
If what you say is true, Higgs may well be able to trigger the last stranding.
We have to get tomorrow back. Which means we need to go to the beach where Higgs went.
And how are we supposed to do that?
She can't. She was diagnosed with jump shock. I know you haven't forgotten.
Nevertheless, what other choice do we have?
I've got to at least try.
Fragile.
We're taking the ship to the beach.
With the combined support of every single Doom sufferer here, it's possible Fragile might be able to jump us where we need to go.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
I'm sorry. Wherever Higgs went, I can't follow.
He must have been operating out of his own beach, using his car to assume control of vessels in our world, in the same manner that I have.
But I know exactly where his beach is. I mapped it already. And there was nobody there, I checked. So how do we find the right beach?
No. Doesn't matter where Higgs is. All we have to do is connect to the Dreamcatcher and the Kipu. Amelie. Higgs was wearing her Kipu, wasn't he? If we had something connected to her, we could follow the Kipu and Higgs. Tarman, can you take us to Sam's shelter?
I'll prepare the ship. Sit tight in your quarters.
Episode 14. So I'm tempted to go through the rest of this game because I was on what, chapter or episode 10 when I started, and we just blew right through 4 of them. And I kind of feel like it's one of them things, if I try to power through the rest of it tonight, I'm going to be here till 5 in the morning. But if I wait till Wednesday, I'll be done in an hour.
Already? No, something's wrong. A problem with the Magellan, perhaps?
Sam, this is Tarman. We've been monitoring the state of the tar currents, but they're showing no sign of...
I'm going to have to go all the way back through the plate gate,
The
aren't I?
Mexican side is especially bad at the moment, and that instability seems to be having an effect on Australia as well. I'm afraid it's much too dangerous to try moving the DHV Magellan. Time is of the essence, however, and we can ill afford to wait until the currents are calm enough for us to travel. So, we're going to need you to go on ahead without us, Sam. Back to Mexico. We have no idea what's waiting for you there. But we've modified Higgs's guitar for your use, if that's any consolation. Practice with it on the ship's range if you like. I don't need to tell you it packs a punch. Just remember to take it with you when you go. You can even bring it to the beach, on account of its rather unique properties. We'll keep you apprised on the tar current situation as soon as we can. We're rooting for you, Sam.
Well, that was a lot. And I feel like I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it to try to catch up on all that, because there's a lot of moving shit. Now, tomorrow being Sam's daughter makes absolutely zero goddamn sense to me right now. For a minute, I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay, so she's Lucy and Sam's kid. It wasn't Lou. It was her. Okay? Like, okay, she gave birth and, you know, whatnot. And obviously Lucy has a connection with, assuming the same location that we found Tomorrow in and all that. But Tomorrow looks... Now, I seem to remember they were talking about this void out that killed Lucy was like 10 or 11 years ago. So there's no way possible that that baby was Tomorrow, is at least in using real world logic. That was a twist I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's there. But God damn, there's so much other shit happening on top of it. Now, one thing I would like to do is get these two places here connected to the network. And so I'm just gonna hop in my truck. Of course, my reverse trike is there. I'm gonna hop in my truck, and I'm just gonna. Well, actually, you know what? I might just take. Well, that's about gone. So I'm gonna just hop into my truck and drive around in these areas, see if I can find any like lost cargo that's, you know, relevant to somebody in this area, and just see if I can knock that off the list tonight. And then Wednesday night, I'll potentially finish the game. I'm just going to let that tri-cruiser go, I think. Look at Higgs being an asshole.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is... Facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Wow, sir!
But I was kind of getting a feeling at the very beginning of this game that the APAS guys, you know, kind of just like taking over bridges the way they did. I didn't feel good about that. There's one other thing that I'm going to have to, because there was a lot going on, and the reason I said pay attention to Lochna's face was specifically for Grim. The actress that played Mama in Lochna in the first game was in Happy Gilmore 2. She was part of the three person team that Happy goes, spoiler alert for those of y'all that haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2, the group that he goes out and plays really badly with when he first starts golfing again. She's the girl in that group.
Remember, there's no place you can't go home. To all the roads that we are yet to pave, the dreams that stillness entertains and stays. Now if my love for you won't make you stay.
But it sounded like they were saying something that like all of those people in the North American continent were gone. And so like the old guy's face when he says surprised to see me, you know, and it says the elder's like one of the first people you deliver to in the main map of the game. And I got distracted by a little something in the middle of that, and there was so much going on at once that I kind of missed part of that, but it sounds like something happened to all of those people. I feel like they've already, at this point though, they're all, oh yeah, Sam, you know, you've linked up the network and you know, the whole continent's connected, but there's still these 2 locations. There's got to be something somewhere. Some lost cargo I can deliver and get these last 2 on the map. I just want to get the whole map covered. Right there.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures.
So, you're an APAC porter, and you've decided to pay us a visit at last. Still, at least you brought some lost cargo with you. I won't pretend not to be grateful for that. One moment while I check its condition. You discovered a missing article in the field. This is an unanticipated...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Just to be clear, I want to reiterate that we appreciate you bringing us that lost cargo. You seem like a trustworthy guy. So we posted a standard order.
Of course, this isn't going to be that simple.
But as for connecting to the chiral network, it's not that we don't recognize, it's just that we... That's why we've been working on our own alternative. A plan B. We've got to get back to it.
Order completed. Well done.
Recover food rations and drinking water and next-gen wide area chiral antenna prototype. I need to deliver that to the distributions. Okay, so... Well, I don't need to deliver that in order to get this guy. Let me do this one first, I guess.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Look that one.
Yeah!
Snag. That's the way. Look that one.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside.
I mean, like, I know the one thing that's kind of bothering me about all this stuff that we just learned is, like, we, I expected, you know, some pretty big revelations at the end of the game, a lot of information, but it's just like, I really feel like y'all could have spread this out a little bit, because it just seemed like there was almost nothing for the first 2/3 of this game, and then all of a sudden, just bam, here's everything at once.
Confirming the status of orders. This quantity of cargo, no one could have predicted you would find this cargo. Didn't anticipate that you were capable of such perseverance. A happy miscalculation.
Allows chiral crystals to be harvested from the atmosphere.
We've come to an agreement and are willing to... Please bring us on...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
To us, Coral Communication, we believe it may be possible for us to improve upon, to repay you for your assistance thus far. We've shared it will allow you to extract small quantities of chiral particles from the atmosphere. We have high expectations for its performance. Thank you for... We want to... So please...
Alright, bye.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. So let's head out into this area now. See if we can find some missing cargo over there and get this last area linked up. And then I'll call it a night and possibly finish this game up Wednesday night. Okay, that's the adventure. I've already been here. I'm not sure what the hell a guidepost is, but I got one. There's got to be some lost cargo somewhere in this region. Mr. Impossible.
That one.
Alright, where's Mr. Impossible? Way over there. Now, I'd like to make it to the distribution center, but I did bring PCC units, so I might just build a generator out here. I ain't built that much stuff, so yeah, let me go ahead and just build a generator real quick. That'll probably be faster than heading back to somewhere else and repairing my vehicle. So now look at all that chiral bandwidth I've got that I've done nothing with. Just haven't felt the need to build a bunch of shit and, you know, build roads and monorails and zip lines and everything. Just haven't really felt the need for it in this playthrough.
Wish I could recharge that easy. Just a little bit more.
You know, in the first game, building the roads was like really beneficial, and especially in certain areas because, you know, there was rivers that needed to be crossed. Oh, cool! The cargo's ruined. Lit. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sure I'll find something else here for old Mr. Impossible somewhere. But it's like there were... Yeah, I don't want to deal with this right now. but it's like pretty much everywhere in this game is drivable. And I've only had to build like what, 3 or 4 generators, 5 maybe. Like it's been very minimal things that I've actually needed. Okay, Mr. Impossible's around here. Yeah, right up there. Should be able to find something around here for this guy.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Be advised that Typhon still is following.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
There's seriously nothing around here for this guy? What the hell?
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Is that why this guy's called Mr. Impossible? Because you have to. There's only one possible thing you can deliver to him? Well, I guess let's go up and around, up and over. Right there. Cool. Yeah, no shit.
Stretch my legs.
Just keep it steady. Now, if this dude don't join this network after this, I'm going to be kind of pissed. But I think so far, anybody that I didn't have a mission to, I had to do an additional delivery to, or an additional order for.
Yo, how's it? We did not think anyone was gonna find that cargo, much less deliver it to us.
Yeah, let's just move this
Crazy,
along.
bro. What? It's actually the cargo we were hoping for.
Uh-huh. Of course, not a full star yet, so I'm going to have to find something else.
You're a hell of a lot more skilled than the average porter. You know, we've got a feeling you might just be... Still, we're gonna put this whole Cupid network... handle that totally impossible to complete sub-order, though. Show us that you're worthy, bro. Good.
I all of a sudden want to do this a lot less now.
Well done.
Recover all the chiral sculptures from their inaccessible locations. So I gotta get 3 of these. Hopefully I can make it back to my generator.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Although I do have the thing that allows me to use Sam's battery to recharge my vehicles, so worst case scenario, that should help me out a little bit.
Cargo won't last long at this rate, Sam. Handle
Shut
it
up.
with greater care, please.
Ah, damn it. Well.
Good turn.
did not come prepared for a BT fight. I do not have the resources to deal with this right now. So, honestly, the sad part is I think the best way for me to handle this is just to trigger a void out at this point.
Are you injured, Sam?
I know, I should probably always be prepared to take out BTs and, you know, be armed to the teeth at all times, but I just, you know, was not. I'm too worried about this totally impossible order, bro. Now, where's my truck?
Gotcha. Snag it. You're mine. Gotcha.
Oh, I can't pick it up because my gloves are ruined now.
Hook that one. You're mine. That's the way. You're mine.
Well, one of these was right up there at the distribution center. So let me get back to my generator so I at least have battery to get there. No, if you get close to the crater, it like lifts Sam up and pushes him away from it. Okay, so we've got the one up here, the one down there, and the one over there. Well, I'll get the one up there first.
Anytime now.
I feel like this is the same one I picked up earlier that got ruined.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Nope, not the same one.
That's the way.
Yeah, this terrain isn't horrible, and I didn't realize that the first one I picked up was fragile, so I drove a little more recklessly than I would have if I had known otherwise.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
That and I'm trying to wrap this up a little quicker tonight, or at least somewhat in the next couple of minutes.
Look, that one.
But now that I feel like I've gotten through the bulk of the game, I've got 1, maybe 2 more streams to go on this. Still find myself preferring the first one. Of course, it's on top of the damn thing. Kind of had a feeling it would be.
It's not so bad. Patched up and good to go. Eyes open, dumbass.
Guarantee you, though, if I was playing this game online, I would not have had to build these ladders. Somebody would have had them built already. Secret pizza sauce.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah, the pizza guy was, yeah, the pizza chef over here. I delivered to him quite a while back. The last person I need to make a delivery to is Mr. Impossible over here. And then I'll actually finally have the whole continent linked up. 5200.
Gotcha.
That might be something I do off stream. This is one of those games I do feel like could be better enjoyed off stream. Now, if you were somebody that had, you know, no problems playing this game every single night on stream for about a month straight, you'd have plenty of time to do all that stuff. But, you know, I'm here twice a week, 3 hours a night. You know, to do like all of these 5-star, you know, these different deliveries and all that kind of stuff would just take me goddamn forever. I just kind of feel like this game would be better enjoyed if I played it. Because I played the first one off stream. Before I even did streaming was when I played the first one. And then I did a full stream on the...
What's up, bro?
On it again.
Wondering when you were gonna show. Whoa, fucking sweet! You actually went and found our shit. In which case, we'll just have to give it a quick squeeze.
But the second playthrough I did of the other one, I tried to get almost 5 stars on everybody, and you know, that's where the zip lines and the roads and a lot of that stuff came in. So it's like, if I was trying to do all that stuff, then I probably would have built up some other things. But at least for the first playthrough, I just want to get, you know, through the story and not take 6 months to get through the game with the schedule that I have.
You passed the test, bro. Okay, you know what? We're giving you hook up.
Now the whole continent's finally linked. Omni reflector color. That was worth it.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got us all linked up, did you? The chiral network, huh? Looks like this thing's loaded with all kinds of sick info. I wonder if it'll be enough to make us feel something again. Probably depends on how we use it, you know. Anyway, yeah, we've been dying to meet someone who can test the limits of the human condition. Think you can do it, bro? Can you become the ultimate badass who rises to our challenge? Well, while you mull it over, you might just want to check out the color data we shared. It's just your style. Can use it to customize your vehicles and shit. Also toss in some data for your most hardcore buddy, in case you wanted to trick out your structures and stuff. Give them some extra special flair. Thanks, bro. Hey, keep in touch, would ya? Do some more shit for us. Yeah, like this.
Do some more shit for us.
You'll find them all sprinkled about the place. And each is designed to push your ass to the breaking point. Can he go above and beyond? Some might even go as far as to call these. It'd be pretty damn cool. And if you manage to complete all of them, then we'll give you something even fucking harder. So long and...
Order completed.
I kind of wish I just wouldn't even have connected them. Extremely hazardous. Deliver samples of antimatter collected on the beach. And how is this supposed to be difficult? I mean, I know it's hazardous cargo and everything, but, I mean, I can literally just drive all of this completely flat over to there. But yeah, I'm going to call this a night tonight. This actually went a little longer than I anticipated because of this, but it was going to bother me quite a bit if I didn't get all of these at least linked up. You know, completing the game without having the continent actually completely linked up after they said, hey, that we're all linked up, would have irritated me a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off. I am going to go back to the DHV Magellan from here. And then I'm also probably going to get my Tri-Cruiser back as well. I'll have to make that long walk to get that, but I'll do that off stream. And then starting Wednesday, we'll head over here and pass through the main plate gate and enter Mexico and see what that's got to give us and see if maybe we can finish this game off Wednesday night. But that's going to be it for tonight. Grim, he'll be back Tuesday with another stream of The Operative, No One Lives Forever on the PS2. And then I will be back here Wednesday for this. If I can finish this game up Wednesday, that would actually make me kind of happy. Because that would give me probably about 3 weeks before the release of Delta, so I'd be able to fit in some other stuff. And one of the things I would like to fit in is the Frozen Wilds DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn. I would like to do that. And then, I've got a pretty decent collection back here. I could throw some one-offs in, throw back some old PS2 games myself, maybe even a couple PS1 games. And honestly, maybe even take a break for a week. That may also be in the cards, because I was actually debating on taking a break after I finished up the Assassin's Creed games. And then I went right from Assassin's Creed 3, I think, into Horizon Zero Dawn, and then into this game. So, I might just take a week off. It's possible. But yeah, I didn't get a trophy, so this game's trash. I didn't get a trophy for Mr. Impossible, Mr.'s Impossible, or Mr. Impossible's, whatever. But Grim, thanks for hanging out with me all night. I will talk to you tomorrow. And as for the rest of you, I will see you next time. And shout out to my son. Happy birthday. Hopefully you have a good day. Until then, stay suave.